European. That's German for potato pancake.
I know. Clearly it was German. It was clearly German.
Some potato pancakes, fellas.
I prefer latkes, going back to me being Jewish.
Well, I can't stop you.
You know what? I like latkes. You know what else I like? Limas.
Big fan. Big fan.
Love some Limas. And as I've established,
love some Xillion.
Also love some Xillion. So I am excited.
As it turns out, I'm just a fan of DFW.
I love this region.
We're so cool.
If you started clapping at home, I'm
Stop.
sorry. Don't. You can do better. You can do better.
So we've got the Robin is back.
Yeah, no Sephiroth this time.
Yeah, which you know, it might be a matchup thing where I feel like some people are just not super happy with stuff in the matchup, and it may just be a thing where Xillion says, "This is my comfort food, and I gotta eat."
And I also gotta do what I do best against Lima, right? Look at the fact that he has survived that. It's so crazy. And also just that we kind of, oh my God, no mercy today from Lima. No messing around.
Look, Xillion might have gone back to his comfort food, but as Lima's Twitter will have you know, he's always eating.
He's always eating. Yes, Lima. Oh my gosh.
Okay, he's eating some hits. Take a big dammy.
That up air looks like a banana, and that's all I need to say that Xillion, potassium right now.
2
bananas. It was 4 bananas. There's so many. Interestingly, that witch time bailing him out without the Levin sword, though. Yeah,
I missed that. Yeah, I totally missed. I thought it was going to be a bear, but because of no Levin, not going to be able to clean it.
Yeah, Lima able to survive. And it's crazy the pace that Lima is playing at right now, where sometimes you see people, we were talking about this earlier, right, always pressing buttons on 1, but Lima, like, he almost seems to play faster than that. It's kind of insane to watch him play.
He presses buttons on 1 and 2.
And on 0. It's the paces that he plays at.
Lima's running triplets.
It's one of the things that's so fascinating to me about top players is just the pace that they play at. And Lima just sliding under the Arc Thunder.
Getting all the uppercuts. But also phenomenal DI from Xillion, going down as far down as possible to not get popped up and cleaned up.
Which seems so antithetical when you get hit by an up air. Air dodge away, I actually love that because he has the up B and Lima tries to follow him too deep.
I really thought Lima was going to go for the double side B out, and after that, he fully committed.
Yeah. And because of that, stocks come back to even. This is very quickly a game that Xillion can conceivably win.
Oh yeah, Levin's gone, but we do see the fire. Thoron trying to catch a roll, but I don't think that's been one that that really we've seen too much out of Lima, trying to read too far into the future.
I mean, he's just been playing so fast that it seems like that's happening to him sometimes in this game.
Not going to get the double again. So Lima's kind of on that level where I was, where I thought he was going to go for the double side B earlier to end the last one. But now he's gone for 2 in a row and it's not quite worked out. Great hold shield from Xillion.
Yeah, speaking of levels, Xillion realizing when he saw Lima drifting towards the arc fire, he reacted instinctively. He knew exactly what that meant. And he was able to keep himself alive. But at 170, how long does it last?
Ooh, that's going to be a forward throw. I don't think it lasts much longer at all. That's game.
Lasts until 4:06 on the clock. Xillion gets it to last stock with some very intelligent gameplay, but nonetheless, Lima just an overwhelming force in that game 1. Despite Xillion's best efforts, his defense was phenomenal. We talked about it a couple of times, but his combo DI against Bayo was perfect.
It was very, very nice. It was really hard for Lima to take huge advantage in a couple of those situations. He was able to, you know, set up off stage once or twice, but I mean, he kind of got caught with his pants down in the second stop.
Yeah. No, Xillion did a lot of really good job of, you know, just making it so that Lima's famous combo game did not seem this insane, right? The 62 right off the bat. We're just accustomed to seeing it at this point because that's the kind of player that he is. In Final Destination, traditionally a tougher counterpick for Bayo to deal with at times, but she doesn't really have a bad stage in her arsenal. So
right. I mean, at this point, you lose a little bit of the platform mix on the landing, but what you gain is a lot of empty space that you can control with your commanding buttons.
I mean, especially you see, yeah, you don't get the platform mix, but when you get your opponent into the air, oh my goodness, you can combo them much more than they can, and it's up to Xillion to try and keep the Bayo grounded, but that time getting too aggressive with the arc fire, only staying alive because he's DIing away from that forward smash that Lima has been very happy to go for. Wow!
That killed from nearly center stage as well. Xillion's taking a lot of damage, but keeping the stock count close.
I did not think he had time to make that happen. I'm going to be honest.
Somehow.
Ooh. Xillion very decisively trying to
catch a roll immediately.
It just kind of seemed like Bayo just decided not to get hit by that Arc Thunder.
Just chose to not. Projectiles DNI.
Projectiles. That's on Bayo's card. Projectiles do not interact. Thoron's like, oh man.
Well, I can't help that I was born in
just walks home with hands in the pockets, looking down, kicking a can across the road.
Yeah.
And Xillion, though, seeming like he is not quite ready to give up, like the projectiles seeing his card. Oh, the Arc Thunder comes out! So slow, it's just in the nick of time.
That's the Tekken slowdown.
Yeah. That's like a Mortal Kombat brutality. Like.
Has Levin in hand, just tosses it quick, and Lima ducking under.
Oh, with the bronze sword! He got the kill with the bronze sword up there.
Lima chose to press 0 buttons.
He didn't think he had to.
To be frank.
Yeah. Yeah, he just thought that he'd be able to survive, but instead will be on even stock counts with Xillion with a phenomenally interesting kill.
Again.
Great space made up by Lima.
Yeah, that's that same exact read that Xillion went for. It didn't work the first time, and not working the second. Waits for the bat within, though. What a big brain.
This man is studious, if nothing else.
Counting on his opponent's pro mechanics to work against him.
Keeping it close, but Lima, this damage output just continues to be an imposing force, and it's up to Xillion, right, to not let that get to him as best as possible. Lima going so deep, and yet still able to make it back.
We go scouting that back arrow, trying to catch a roll. Does dab kick over the fire, and is that going to be it? Great DI from Xillion. He's caught on the guns, tries to pressure with the Nair.
Ooh, Levin sword, he did that on purpose too. He threw out that last Levin aerial, not only to get him out of tumble, but to make sure that that would cover his approach back to the stage. But once again, caught without a Levin sword in hand. No, it's back now.
It's back. What I'm worried about is if he gets sent off stage again and he doesn't die, he's only got one more tick of the upbeat.
And he is doing his best not to use it. Now it's gone. Xillion just lingering on the ledge to make sure that he gets the most amount of time. Still living. Phenomenal DI.
No, not takeable. No, nothing you can do about that one.
Yeah, very, very intelligently played there by Lima, knowing that the lower Xillion goes, the easier his timing is going to be. And it was all she wrote. Just the back air to do it untackable. And again, you know, Xillion really making Lima work in both of those games.
Real close. Yeah. Definitely something that I would love to see more of. It's been a long time since I got to see a classic like Lima Xillion. But that's
that is a classic.
Two players who just have massive, they got a lot of wrinkles on their brain.
Yeah. Lima uses it to process things quickly, and Xillion uses it to pass the exam.